Fordjour any Nkomo. Na we MP for Asem South. Ranking, Deputy Ranking, Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament. They are not Nkomo. Honorable Moache.
Any of an upon the same.
Upon me a partner also.
Boko, I'm the Deputy Minister, Deputy about no power.
I wouldn't. Isaac here. Na David what was your tron a Cassian
in capital. Jamini Bansu and I'm so born. Anne,
Mammy Biamakoff. What free Asamatam for a honor is a letter bar on a joking kind my in I own.
Oh my crack, my rubber.
Oh my rubber one.
My sister, this year too.
Ah, where is your dear?
Oh, come on.
Oh, dear pa.
Now you might not pay me.
Now, my so. Now, Honorable Maba, you better cast a bar penny Vice President, Professor Jenano Pukwajuman. Na ne wodo do ne kakra ema akwaya hwewa abruchiri na anu nyame adom ma me ababetu fe wo bedu ya yenwini na pomuden kura se nyame amane da sokuta ne nkwa no we ma we so a hwe ne yese elupre ofaye na ye 20,000 per hour ne de baye ebinim busa se sabi o Vice President of the Republic of Ghana ye nim condition wo mu a ye ma ne fa a private jet no de ebaye na se ye mayem Vice President that priority no from so be ne wo mu a bi no kora call say minister no ye honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa wono kora kania na wo ye opposition o kan se bibi se sia o wo de nadwa beto wa nkofo ka say ne de aduro ni wo fa nadwa nto enkomo ye to sen
yo fa wo de metia mo ate ma etiefo nyina ache penifo titru mrantie mabawa etie nyina Ghana na ya tafa na nyina metia obibia besanso etia nyina ye maame babtani no futoteta do mano the Vice President of the Republic, Her Excellency Professor Jenana Opokwadima the danyankopon ase de ma nenkwa se ebrao obonefo pejani nsa na yankopon kansa meto fom na wamano ayarehwe bode nenkwa ateno amana pomodene a emprempren wadwena home awie na wasan aba asundwem ebetoa adwumadi so no eye aseda sonko ene nyina omamunu nyina no de ma yankopon na ya seso ya ke bia nso ompeja ne nsa woni so ono ene ye ayaresafo doctor na o mano apomodene bia ohia mfie na ya wonanim dwedi a ono nyame na kasa franso o medino o mana hoden na apomodene banmo on fendi ni jojojojo enkwa wiye no wi krampo no na ho die mu a on sama no ahode foforo enfanto aso de nyame ase so de na kọ afande no aba you can say we are I was saying me make a point to be very clear. Point I mean making is a MPP there meaning this will be a free more could dinner baby a brana or Mampany Rollins a president and now say brana His Excellency Professor John Evans Atamok a president and now pose first time or now President Mahama a president a could dinner baby can say and yet na sabe endimu na efumu mra president and vice president ebe kwa kofa private jet MPP ni bian cancer why other MPP ni bian cancer and fan criticize NDC president here because any MPP for no ye nimpe face presidential jet o mine wono e ba ko pe ena se e ba ko nso a ka kura na yusu a ebere so ma dia ko service ebere so ema bretia rubber car kura na sabia fault to me ba ho at any time ebi kura bia na filter bi na akwa akosesa enzo de do shop ho na I say there be chance and we the nsia ba 3D ne ho another electronic issue bi ho say nyambo stress solve it na so ko pe ka fufuro akwantu bi na wani mu a ɛdɛ ɔkɔ high car foforɔ na ade kɔ na gyae o car na obi sɛ ɛyɛ mono na ka akɔ akɔsiesie wogye si hɔ akɔpem sɛ sitafoɔ no ɛho adwuma wie enti no we understand sɛ ɔmampanin adwumadie mu so ɔyɛ MPP mampanin ɔyɛ NDC mampanin ɛmfa ho ne party ɔbaeɛ ɔyɛ ɔmampanin na sɛ ɔyɛ vice president bia presidential jet no sɛ certificate ɛde bɛma approve sɛ ɛmfly no ɛmmaeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔfa kwan foforɔ so ɛkɔ kwan foforɔ so a ɔrekɔ no ɔwɔ options bebree wɔ n'anim obetumi afa private jet ɛde akɔ depending on the exigencies obetumi nso afa commercial flight ebi a first class koraa ɛde akɔ depending on availability ɛne the exigencies around that assignment na ɔrekɔ nti sɛ kɔba sɛ ɔmampanin anaa na ebi de akyire ɛkɔ use private jet ɛde kɔ official travel bi anaasɛ bi anka ne ho dodo no mpo anyɛ official travel ba ne ho dodo no ɛna ɔde kɔ anaasɛ ɔde ba ɛnka wenka mfomso bɛɛ na ɛwɔ ho nanso yɛn nuanom NDC-foɔ led by me nua Okudzeto Ablakwa ɛgye yire mu ma ne kɔyɛ akyiwadeɛ kɛseɛ wɔ kurom ha ɛkɔyɛ ambodini kɛseɛ ɛde gu President Akufo-Addo anim ase ɛma Ghanafoɔ benya sɛde ɔkan kɛseɛ de ma MPP-foɔ ɛde ma President Akufo-Addo ɛwɔ parliament ɛwɔ media so ɛwɔ baabi biara sɛ ɔmo nti bi da sɛ adɛnti ɛna ɔmampanin bɛfa private jet de atu kwan as if sɛ DC da and so that wasn't the first time Professor Atamels there were times and we used private jet President Mahama the first time there were times he had to use private jet but nobody talked about it nobody criticized him but MPP President Akufo-Addo nkwaa deɛ so abrante jigire mu no akɔfa ho papers no de gina TV so no de gina radio so no ɔka ɛna etufiri ha ɛna ɛkɔ ha ɛna okoduru ha ɛna okoduru yɛ kora no he charge no $10,000 per hour okay ka bomu a ɛyɛ $75,000 okay bomu a 100 and something thousand no ɔde go mampanin anim ase na ne nyinaa ɛna ɔsan ka ya tra yɛ de kɔ yɛ kodi nseɛ ɛwɔ TV station baako so City TV ma send video na ma which about the TV ɛna ɔsan kɔ Adom 2022 ɔkɔ Adom FM nso kɔyɛ interview a ne nyinaa video da hɔ ɛka ya di nsesɛ sɛ NDC aban ba at any time na sɛ ne president and FM nso kɔyɛ into private jet no ɔno deɛ sɛ na ban ba na sɛ presidential jet ebi a problem bi wɔ ho ɛkɔ servicing a na sɛ ɔmampanin ana na abɛde akyire tu kwan a ɔnyusu commercial flight na so wɔanyusu commercial flight na ɔkɔ use private jet a ɔbɛ resign ɛnɛ ɔno abo Okudzeto Ablakwa ɛna ɛyɛ minister for foreign affairs wɔyɛ minister for foreign affairs nso a president ne vice president akwantuo ho nsɛm nso deɛ sɛbisɛbi a ne nyinaa no ɛsɛ wɔn nsa wɔn ahwɛ saa nneɛma ntutuo nyinaa eti no wɔn no in your time as foreign affairs minister no wɔtumi agye atum sɛ yɛ maame ɛmfa private jet ɛmfiri landing ɛmmra Bombardier jet $20,000 per hour 6.5 hours fly by what's that's over $120,000 here. The taxpayers' money yetia na nka me Ntim Fordjour me view mu Kenya from so no wo ba be busa Asem ya bi aten a crucify answer the nsia to say wo no bibi sa si e wo mpenso a you will resign enti de Ghana fo bisa Okudzeto Ablakwa ne say onyante ye say ye mampani abedi akyire or the private jet and a buy na so watia ni UFC na some wo kan ye va or ye or ye de to ho or ye journalist ne crowd prompting say you are talking on record I said yes I know I said we are sure so because I will resign I am talking as a principal on as a man of principle I maintain the self manonfa Ghana for bisana say ne testimony or to ye no or na no ba be fa and now say you demonstrate as a man of principle, as a man of integrity, as a man of his words. Now, what to me, I resign it. I didn't do Medina to hope. Say, me and I can't say, the me buying back the private jet, me resign. And me and Maka, and our customer, me resign. He should resign. Ghanaians demand him to resign because when you're a minister, a lot is expected of you, particularly say we are foreign affairs minister. We do not or minor name any amama who do a dinkita home, the ma or minor. Not that what's some how can you what's more can you now there are integrity crashes with your one someone what can they are. Now you are not fit to be a minister because won't we can't send back and kind of premier city FM. The city as I'm a can one now one can mayor foreign minister. When you say be away a sanitation minister and now your education minister, then I can say would you or Mampeni and advice according to you crampo and foul. You are holding a position very relevant to the travels of president and vice. And you know, so one day I kind of your mammy device, your mammy at the private jet and a buyer. And you know, in line with ne boss say, we're expecting him to resign immediately. Demonstrate to say, or a man of integrity. And yes, no, nothing being what can as a Ghana for Sabi. Womo a bunu say Asem bia because abroad any serious country be anywhere minister ebe make such a public vow no buso na hang sa say infantino. There's nowhere no serious country.
Honorable, we be say ebre bia ne bia wo kan sa asem the exigencies of the time na man kwan say otumi kan sa ba bia ne no niema timi asesa ama o man hyebre ekoyie kakranti say ye bibia ma ya mansoafo pani no saa no boni nim eti say
ofa exigencies no then na asesa
city to the dollar na city na appreciate
at the time all kind of 2022 now city no any dollar no jina say how different was that from now 2022 now make it that vow. What was the city to dollar ratio and what kasanenso one kase the city to dollar ekujina a friends 11 and 12 and 10 and no the transum say president and the vice and for private jet now say a broso equal 12 and 13 yeah and no the may resign. He never gave any conditions to it. He said send a principle and said who here a burden on taxpayers your friends pocket is a burden on the Ghanaian taxpayer say your presidential jet na o mampeni and na baby actually the park no si ho no akwa sabre akofro private jet sabre no then when him pay as a ranking member on foreign affairs no when him pay say flight no a pre-be a ho a France back to France will be a shino a breda ho after certain hours be an echo na echo ye maintenance echo ye routine maintenance na the major breakdown be grabber affix it na sound the number as he knew say the plane echo ye the servicing crown put back na o mai mu ha parked on a tarmac na answer na plane no ebetu no. He needs to obtain that certificate and then man clearance say it is in good health and onto he knew all this. Minia I am man your seminal yet to me at the year your man travel maybe kura kwala some sabe because so be a two fine on your man penny krana on your vice president in fact the ordinary citizen kura be too quiet. If you must say it is one of the most dangerous transportation means. If you must say one of the most dangerous, yet Yankopon will be too a quafer remove be a yame and a big crana copium so the basic. And Tino, sir, when your man penny and as one year vice in book. Now the name Baba Fro, if you must say beer. Now, sir, one check ye, not be wicked to have been posted a more and then put water and what's none of the two kind. Now, sir, be wicked to have been crowd of one. They have to ground it and prevent the person from flying it. We are talking about the safety of president. We are talking about the safety of vice president. NDC for the BIA politics. And in this one, let me be fair, not to generalize every NDC person, because but they were not bold to come out to say, sir, in principle, Minia, we disagree with you. And no one na the who populist too much. Na the who can or my review and this with me at the winning power. Then this winning power and you bring and now Mampeni and Anna Bedi a bit me use presidential jet. Nanya Bringina and no Mampeni, Nina Bedi a bit me use commercial flight. Ntino, the working. You're careful. Nobody advised him. And we quick a document jumping from one station to the other. And what they bastardize it as the Kufado or finally urgent question or parliament. No minister say, bah, no more year, no more deal Mampeni who fell, no more yet the cartoons who will drive with him and who call Emirates, who for business class and not even first class in Emirates. You can shower in the plane. There are many flights around the world that you don't have to be a politician. We are citizen. Now you can afford business class or first class. And so they made it to look say an abomination. Meanwhile, Oman-Penin could will play there. But they drew all kinds of cartoons. So wako full plane, wako jari with him, thinking say, or no answer boss or bad, or no say Oman-Penin and a bit actually could use a private jet or be resign. Not the say Serbia. He has the control over presidential decisions on which means a bit too quiet. Or no as minister no. What power does he have to decide say we are Mampeni who too quiet main metro Serbia flighter? It's just arrogant to the highest level. So we are foreign affairs minister. Did he ever think say whichever position you be in our government so on your president, even if you are vice president, you cannot determine the kind of flight the president should use. And in that position, Ben and or arrogated to himself, so or not the party back power, or not be in charge of flight, no be making sure say president use private jet, now vice use private jet, now the president and now the vice use private jet, or resigning. Hey, and his party people never called him to order. President Mahama didn't call him to the branch, the Ablakwa number 3. There's no way I can guarantee say the president are meant for private jet. There's no way I'm guarantee say my vice president and for private jet. Did they call him to order? No. They kept quiet and benefited from an imguasia or the coup or Mampeni Kufuado any party, so that they will take political capital out of it. And they mother Dagan of where we and yet you are the president and now fine. We are talking about president too. President Kufuado, no, you're vice president. President Kufuado, baby, will use private jet beyond. Maybe I'll call you one and ask a high level bilateral, multilateral assignment to be, and I know I'll come or mine. But then you say beyond the home funnel and Wakaman on it, Akojaya and Woban or they. It was on high level, official duties. No, you're vice president. We are talking about vice president. I'm not saying with the greatest of respect to the vice president. And I'm not saying say Chiwadia say wako onya oyare no back na ya man of private jet. No, far from that, with the greatest of respect to her. But compare the two. A vice president returning on a sick leave and the president going on official bilateral and multilateral assignment. Meaning Emudia and Kawosro answer in Kabako Esia was Serbia, you're born in true. And criticize it didn't see of it. But he did that not when any vice president used any it was when the president of the republic used private jet on official assignment. Ghana for ye di bonsemum and this for bonsem di mano and nay ena otahui ena endi busumi numkrano mastate e use private jet and say yene and this MPP before ya objective minded. Yeah, for politics and 20. Yeah, got a woman. What is that the way your politics? We do not for so free. And young Kalasam, yeah, find your politics. Yeah, make us say, Mampeni shouldn't fly private jet, vice president, and fly private jet. That is not the angle we are going. We are doing mature politics. But the American say, or no Nankasa personally, Okudzeto Ablakwa personally, Nevawa, Obeki, Yenesia, Odi, yes, say, a brief beer and a party paper power, the president and the vice, make a private jet, a very sign. Not some more kind, and you're holding into it. Proverbs talks about it. The Nipa was someone can and no one about a bachelor phone. It's not someone who are cut to home. We are playing it back to him. He must resign. Ghanaians demand his resignation. If he doesn't resign, and the pressure will be on President Mahama. Said he has appointed minister on integrity.